Welcome back to CrossFlex TV, where faith meets functional fitness and every movement has purpose. I'm Takara, and today we're grounding our workout in Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, one of my favorite verses. That verse reminds us that strength isn't just physical, it's spiritual. When Christ is our source, every push, every pull, and every breath becomes an act of faith in motion. Today's workout is all about dynamic push and pull bodyweight movements designed to build balance, endurance, and resilience, training both your body and your belief. And we're taking this workout outside to the beautiful Cypress Point Park, where creation itself reminds us of God's strength and his steadiness. Later in the show, Coach Nelsie Floreal joins us for our nutrition segment, breaking down the blood type diet and how eating for your blood type can help fuel perseverance, recovery, and long-term wellness. So get ready to move with intention, train with purpose, and flex your faith. Let's head to Cypress Point Park and get started. Welcome to beautiful Cypress Point Park in Tampa Bay, Florida. This park is one of my favorite places to reconnect with God's creation and find strength in his presence. All you'll need for today's workout is a towel. I always suggest having a mat and your water on hand, just in case you need to take a break. Let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna start super simple with some arm circles. So let's circle forward. Keep moving your arms, warming up your body. It's a beautiful morning, and we are in an amazing fitness playground this morning right here at Cypress Point Park. And we're gonna take it back, opposite direction, warming up your arms. Good, you should start to feel a little bit of burn as we wake up. Just keep moving. Take a second to soak up everything around you. Hopefully you're out in nature as well. Great place to be working out. Good. Our next exercise, we're gonna do some shoulder shrugs. I'm gonna have you go up and down just like this. Good. Take a deep breath in. Gonna roll back. Shoulder rolls here. Make them big, wake up your shoulders. Deep breath in. Don't forget to breathe in and breathe out. Good, and opposite way. Good. Okay, we're gonna move on with opening up your chest. So you're gonna close here, and then I want you to completely come open. Open and closed. Got a lot of wind out here today. Feels great. Are you ready to push beyond what you thought was possible because your strength comes from Christ? If so, let's get ready to roll. Here's workout number one. We're gonna start with push-ups since we're pushing beyond. So we're gonna do an incline push-up. Now, an incline push-up means that you're at an angle and your feet are lower than your hands are. So I'm gonna use this little bridgeway here to do my incline push-up. You're gonna go slow down and up. Slow down and up. Now, if your thought process is, Takara, these are really, really hard, I'm not gonna be able to do this, then guess what? Make your incline a little higher. It can be a wall, it could be a chair, it can be a counter, whatever you have that's accessible to you. It can be a park bench. If you're at the park and there's a bench and a table, you can use that as well. So as we do our incline push-ups, we are down, 2, up, 2, down, 2, up, 2, down, 2, up, 2. Now, it's important to take this pace with it because it helps your muscles to work a little bit more if you go slower. We want a slow pace. We don't want to rush it. We want to be able to control the movement. Down, 2, up, 2. Okay, So now that we've done our first exercise, you're gonna wanna do 3 rounds of those for 10, okay? And then we'll move on to a standard push-up. Now, there's variations for the standard push-up. You can be on your knees, you can be on your toes, however you'd like to do these. Now, again, if this is too much for you to get down on the floor, you can always use that wall as well to do your standard push-ups. Just do an incline push-up and keep going, okay? If you're a little more advanced, then join me. We're gonna come down here. If you need to be on your knees, you're gonna be here, and we're gonna take that same pace. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, look at the positioning of my hands. You want your hands to be on the outside of your chest. Don't be too narrow. We're not doing a tricep push-up. We're just doing a standard push-up, which means that your hands should be in line with your chest, but on the outside. Now, if you want to advance the movement, you're going to be here. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. Good. Keep that pace. We're going for 10. Down and up. After you do that, shake out your arms a little bit. You should feel like you've worked them somewhat. And then we're gonna move on to our plank taps. It's one of my favorite movements. Now, in the plank tap, I've noticed that a lot of my clients wanna rotate their hips while we're doing it. You want to try to keep your hips square to the ground as you do this movement. Plank tap looks like this. You're gonna tap your shoulders, just like this, staying nice and strong through your abs and through your core and tapping. Now, if you need to modify this, you can go down to your knees and you can tap as well. Same exercise, a little easier. And if both of those are too hard, we're gonna come off the side here and you're gonna do an incline plank tap. So you'll be here. Now, if all of that is really, really easy for you, you can do a decline plank tap where you put your feet up higher and then you're tapping lower. We won't show you that today, but if you do it, make sure that you hit us up on social and you send us a video. Maybe we'll repost it for you. The last exercise we're gonna do today is our bench dips. I'm sorry, we're gonna come off the side here. And a bench dip can be done on a seat. It can be done with a bench. It can be done with a bridge, just depending on where you are. So you're gonna step out and we're gonna be here. Now notice that my knees are slightly bent. This is a modified version of a bench dip. If you'd like to make this more advanced, you can always take your feet out straight and then dip, just like this. Nice and tall. Your elbows should be going back. Sometimes people like to bring them out. Send your elbows straight back, bend at the elbows, coming up and down. If you'd like to advance it further, you can stack your feet and then you're gonna go up and down. Up and down. The next exercise that we are going to do is a reverse plank. So you'll sit on your glutes, come on down, put your feet out in front of you. Spread your hands just a bit, get a good basis, and when you're ready, you're gonna lift up from your hips and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently lower, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, lift again. 5, 4, 3, 2, good. Lower, and we're gonna lift again, hold it. Now, as you're lifting, you should be squeezing your glutes, you should be squeezing your core. 1, good, lower, and come up again. You got this. Stay strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. All right, now we're gonna move into a single arm gorilla row. You don't need your towel for this move, so you can kind of just leave it where it is, but come back to your feet in standing. If you remember, I had you do a hinge move a little bit earlier. So what I'd like is for you to hinge at the hips once again. Make sure you keep your shoulders back, your chest poked out. And if you were thinking or channeling your inner gorilla, you'd probably look a little bit like this. So We're gonna channel our inner gorilla and I want you to pull, just like this. So we're doing single arms. You're gonna do 10 on one side and then 10 on the opposite side. 5, good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, if this movement is too easy for you, or you're like, Takara, I know we're on the body weight series, but I really wanna put some weight in there. There are household items at home that you can use to make this movement a little bit harder. You can go as light as a water bottle, or you can go as heavy as a water jug. You just pull them up just like this, and you get that work. It's a great pull movement, one of my favorites. It really helps to open up if you have rounded shoulders. It really helps to open up those rounded shoulders so that you can sit nice and tall, and it helps to improve your posture. Okay, last thing that we're gonna do in this sequence is going to be a pull and reach. So what I want you to do first is you're gonna cross your hands just like this. We wanna connect them, and I want you to really round through your shoulders just like this so that you get a nice stretch in your back. We're gonna round here and hold 3, 2, 1, and then you're gonna pull open, opening up your chest the opposite way. Come back, hold, 3, 2, 1, and pull open. 3, 2, 1, and pull. And 3, 2, 1, and pull. Now, if you had your hands left over right before, we're gonna switch it. Right over left. I know it may seem a little uncomfortable at first, but you guys can do this. You got this. Go the opposite way and open. And the importance of that is just that when one arm is over, you get a better stretch in that rhomboid. So we want to make sure that we get a good stretch in both and that we're strengthening both. Good. I just want to remind you guys that strength and motion comes when we lean on Christ. Even when things seem really, really challenging, if we let Him guide us, it'll get a lot easier. Let's move on to our workout block 3. The first thing that we are going to do is a plank with an arm lift raise. So we're going to be here and you're going to do a side plank. You're going to go up on your hips just like this. And then we're going to bring the arm down and up. You'll raise down and up just like this as you're planking on your side. Now, if you have a wrist issue or this is too much for your wrist, you can come down to your elbow and you can do the same movement, planking on your side, making sure you're stable in your plank, and then start that motion up and down. Now, a modified version of this would be to plank on a chair. Make sure it's pushed up against a wall so it doesn't fall and you don't hurt yourself. But we want to do up and down this motion 10 times. No matter if you're planking on the floor, on a mat, wherever you are, if you're at an incline to make it a little bit easier, if you need a modification, that's fine. And then you'll also want to switch to the opposite side. What's done on one side has to be done on the other side, right? So if you're on your elbow, it's going to be here. You'll be up and down, just like this. Stabilizing your core, opening up, working your rhomboids. When you get to the top, make sure you squeeze your back. Give a little squeeze, open and close. And then if you're on your hand, on the opposite side, that'll look just like this. Open and close. Stay nice and tall, nice and strong. Squeeze your core. You got this. All right, exercise number 2. We're gonna go on our belly now. We're gonna come here, and I want you to lay all the way down on your mat, on your towel, whatever you have. We are going to do a floor press up. These are not easy, but you're strong. You got this. I know you guys can do this. So if you're going for the version that I'm going to recommend, it's the harder version. However, you don't have to do it this way. I'll show you the opposite. You're gonna push right up and then you're gonna go slow down. 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands off the mat and then push back up. 3, 2, 1, hands up, push. Now, if you need the modified version, what you're gonna do is you're gonna be on your knees. Knees here. Make sure your glutes are in line with your hips. Don't be up here. Bring your hips in line and we're gonna slow down. 3, 2, 1, hands off and push up. 3, 2, 1, hands off and push up. Okay? This is our floor press up. You're gonna go for 1 minute doing these. Down, 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 hands up and push. The next thing that we're gonna do is called a W raise. You'll be in the same position. We are going to lay on the mat, just like this, and you are going to raise up, hands out to the side. They make a W. You're gonna come up, hold, 3, 2, 1, and down. 2, 1, and down. Now, when you guys do this, it's really good for your back. You'll feel it in your lower back. Now, one of the things I like to tell my clients is that any exercise that is a lower back exercise, you feel almost immediately. And it's just one of those things that you will feel it. However, it doesn't mean you're injuring yourself. It just will get sore really, really, really quickly. We're gonna make that W raise now a Y raise. So you'll do that for 1 minute and then you're gonna do a 1 minute Y raise. So same thing, laying on your chest. You're just gonna make your hands a Y instead of a W. You're gonna come up and hold. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 3, 2, 1, and relax. I think sometimes we forget that our core isn't just the front, it's also the back. So we've got to work the back as well. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Now I know you're saying to me, or you may be saying to me, Takara, you know, these are really, really hard. Take your breaks. Do what you need to do to take a break. But these are really important if you're sitting at a desk, if you're driving a lot, they're really, really important for your lower back, okay? So we wanna be strong and we wanna keep doing them. Let's stand with your feet slightly together. And I'm gonna have you do a forward fold, rounding your shoulders. You don't have to go all the way down to your feet. Just feel the stretch in your lower back. Rounding out the shoulders so we also feel it in your upper back as well. Being thankful for being able to use our temples and work out today. Slowly come up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Roll back. Good. I'm going to have you bring your hands together again in the front. And I want you to push your chest in, pulling away from your wrists and your arms. You should feel an amazing stretch in your back. Looking at it from the side, round those shoulders. Thank you, Lord, for the time we've had today. Deep breath in. Exhale, we're gonna put your hands behind you and I want you to open up your chest. When we're pushing and pulling, we're using our back. We are using our chest. Unlink your hands, bring them out. Open here. Take a deep breath in and slowly let them flow. Do a couple arm circles back and arm circles forward. Give yourself a big hug. And while we're hugging ourselves, I'm just going to take a quick moment to pray for us. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for reminding us that every push and pull, every lift, and every effort comes from you. Strengthen us to keep moving, Lord, to keep growing, and to keep walking in faith. Lord, may we always remember, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Welcome back to the studio for today's nutrition segment. We are super excited to have Coach Nelsie Floreal joining us. She is a health and wellness coach. Thank you for coming on the show today, Coach Nelsie.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm super excited.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Ooh, where do we start? So I am a mother of two. My husband and I, we are pastors of Empower Culture Church. I love the Lord. I love helping women get fit, not just in the natural body, but spiritually, because I'm also a life coach. So I'm excited to be here.
So I am stoked because our topic today is the blood diet.
Ooh, yes.
And girl, I want to get into it. Tell me all about it. How did this idea originate? Like, where did this come from?
Thank you for asking. Yeah. So the blood type diet, I started in July of 2017. I was having issues with my gut, and a friend of mine introduced it to me. She said, hey, I went to a holistic doctor, and the holistic doctor informed me about the blood type diet. I think you should try it since they can't find a solution to your gut issues. I started following it. Immediately after 30 days of following the blood type diet, all of my gut issues went away. And since then, I have been following it, and then I dig deeper in how to actually cure diseases through certain foods to eat and avoid for your blood type. And I've been able to help people since 2017. I've been following it. I'm blood type A, so I ended up giving meat away since 2017, and I never went back since then.
Wow. Okay, so give me some little nuggets. Like, what are some things for the different blood types that you might have to adjust if you're going on the blood type diet?
Great question. If you're blood type A or AB, they highly suggest that you follow like a pescatarian lifestyle, seafood mostly, not so much meat because you don't have enough stomach enzymes in your gut to digest the meat. If you're B, they say to avoid chicken. There's a substance, blood type B and AB, there's a substance in the chicken called agglutinating lectin. And what it does, it triggers immune disorders and strokes in blood type A, B, and B. And then if you're O, they say stay away from heavy starchy foods like pasta and rice and cereal because it triggers diabetes because your body does not digest the starch very well.
This is all new to me, so I'm excited to hear more about this. Yeah. Some people find spiritual meaning or discipline in specific eating patterns. Is this associated with that for you?
A little bit, because there's certain things that when you're too full, you can't, like a lot of times we as Christians, we encourage people to do like a fast, like a Daniel fast, to get rid of certain foods so you can hear from the Lord. I truly believe when you're disciplined in what you eat, not eat so much grease or not eat so much things with fattening issues, it helps you not only to hear from God and also give you the stamina you need to fulfill your purpose and your calling in life.
For those of us who maybe haven't or had the knowledge that you've given us today, what's the first step in getting towards or going towards this blood type diet?
Fantastic question. Find out your blood type. You know, a lot of people don't know their blood type, so you can't solve something you don't know. So possibly call your primary care physician, or if you've donated blood in the past, they give you a blood donor's card. And in the blood donor's card, it'll have your name and your specific blood type, and then start from there. If you say, well, I don't know where to get it, call your primary care or donate blood.
So knowing your blood type is the first step.
That's the first step.
And then seeing somebody like you is probably the second step, right?
You got it, yes ma'am.
Okay, now, how easy is this diet for the average person? Because a lot of people hear diet and they shun. They're like, oh, I don't want to do that. It's a diet, it's restrictive. But in today's busy world, how easy is it for somebody to stick to the blood type diet?
I would say 75% easy because, for example, if you, like me, I'm blood type A, if you're used to eating meat, taking meat completely off your diet, it's going to take some adjustment. But what I've learned is you get creative because once you realize, oh, I have more energy, I can exercise for so long and I don't feel sluggish, it is sustainable for the long haul. So yes.
So doing this diet, you've also lost some weight. Tell us about your personal journey and your success in it.
Oh, I'm so excited. So when I started, I was 200 pounds with the blood type diet. It took me 2 years, but I was able to lose about 70 pounds on the blood type diet. Not only was I able to lose the weight, I had more energy at the time. My kids were 4 and 1. I had more energy to be a mom. I couldn't chase a 1-year-old in my house being 200 plus pounds. So being able to see what it did for me. And then as my mother was dying on January 10th of 2019, I heard the voice of the Lord, thank you so much, to tell me, okay, you've been following this for 2 years. Now I need you to take it to the next level because this is your journey, your purpose and your calling from pain to purpose, teaching people how to take care of their temple.
And that's awesome. I'm happy that you followed that call, because so many of us hear that and people will shun it and be like, oh, that wasn't the Lord. That wasn't the Lord. Mm-hmm. So I'm happy that you had the clear discernment to take that call and move it along. Have you seen success? I'm sure you've seen success with clients with this.
Yes, ma'am. My most important success is helping people get off of blood pressure medications, which I didn't have the knowledge back then to help my mother, God bless her soul. But seeing people come back and say, hey, I was on 4 blood pressure medication. The doctor said I no longer need it.
I need one thing that the audience they have to know before we go.
One thing, start now. Don't wait until January 1st. Start today. If you start today, say, you know what? I don't know my blood type, but I'm going to eat more vegetables. I'm going to eat more fruits. I'm going to go ahead and go to the gym for 30 minutes. Start today, because once you start today to take care of your health, when January 1st comes, you're not new to this. You're true to this.
I love that. I love that. Yes. Start immediately. Get going now. Why wait?
Yes.
I mean, if your health depends on it and you're going to feel better, you're going to look better. You said your skin improves, no bags under the eyes. There's so many things that happen. Then why wait? We don't have to push off good health. I love that. Tell all of our viewers how they can get in touch with you, because I'm sure they're wondering and they're going to want to know.
Yes, so I do have a website. It's called www.optimalbeastfitness.com, where you learn more about the blood type diet, meal prep. I do meal prep for my clients.
I love it. Those are all the ways to get in touch with you.
Yes.
Now, before we go, I do have to give our audience a little bit of what I thought was super cool. Tell us a little bit about this soft tissue manipulation that you do.
Oh, honey, you are in for a treat. So I am a physical therapist assistant since 2011. So about 14 years I've been practicing physical therapy. The soft tissue mobilization, I use a tool called Dolphin, and it's for trigger release and scar release. So if you have things in your body like trigger release, it removes it immediately. So you can move better. You are functional, because if you don't have pain, you're able to move better. So that I've been really focusing on getting people out of pain, because if you can get people out of pain, they'll be more likely to go to the gym and exercise. Absolutely.
That is so awesome. You've given us so many great things. Thank you so much for joining us. What a powerful way to move with purpose today. From our push and our pull bodyweight workout at Cypress Point Park to diving deeper into nutrition with Coach Nelsie, this episode was all about perseverance, body, mind, and spirit. Remember, today's workout will be posted on CrossFlex TV social media pages, and you can catch the full-length nutrition segment with Coach Nelsie on our YouTube channel, so be sure to check that out. If you're looking to upgrade your routine, don't forget to explore my top picks for fitness gear, equipment, and more at crossflextv.com. And coming up in the next few weeks, we'll be training with resistance bands. So head over to our website to order and save from our trusted vendor, Valor Fitness. Until next time, keep moving with faith, fueling with wisdom, and remembering you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. I'll see you next time on CrossFlex TV.